going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
At the 45-yard line.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. This one finds Austin out right. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Now Rodgers on the bootleg. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So they take a decent shot, CD, and the flag comes out for pass interference.
Yeah, a little DPI, as they like to call it in the business, right? And the farther you get downfield, the more frenetic things get, and the more calm and control you have to remain as a defender. That was a little bit of a slip there, and the penalty will go against him.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now run straight ahead with Warren. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Throwing is Rodgers. And it is caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. From the 2, here's 1st and goal. Warren is into the end zone for a Steeler touchdown. So a good job there, Charles, taking advantage of the short field, and they score first, punching it in on the short touchdown run.
I love the theme there, right? They didn't have to do anything big on that drive. Took advantage of where they were on the field, took it downfield, put the ball in the end zone. The only thing big on that drive, the 6 on the scoreboard.
Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. So now here are the Giants as they'll get their first opportunity here. They'll be led out by the man who proclaims to be from a whole pack of Badgers. Came into the league back in 2012, Russell Wilson.
And similar to his nickname, Russell Wilson has a dangerous mix of skills. The ability to throw from the pocket and extend plays and throw on the run. Not
that all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Malik Neighbors, 76 yards. And the Giants are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. They said that they wanted to get him involved early, and what a way to cap their opening drive, Charles. We know he's one of the fastest receivers in the NFL, and he showcased it on that play.
And when you have a guy like that, you want to make sure the defense sees him early, right? You want to see how they're going to adjust, how they're going to try and guard him, because they can't replicate his speed in practice unless they've got one of the few guys who are as fast as he is. And all it took was one drive, he burned them, and I don't think it's the last time they call his number in this one.
Oh, good move. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Now it's Rodgers. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. An excellent gain, 35 yards.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
A handoff for Warren. And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Warren will try the right side. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. On the give, it's Warren. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Jaylen Warren with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Boswell for the extra point. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. A drive that time of 6 plays. And in the end, the finishing touch, an 11-yard run. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Play action. Now Wilson. That's complete. It's Neighbors. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 30.
Straight ahead, here's Tracy. And this will be a Giants first down as he gets it up past the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
And the Giants first down.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
And the Giants.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. To throw is Wilson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. From the 43, it's 2nd and 3.
At the 43-yard line.
And the play goes nowhere, losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Wilson. That one taken in by Neighbors. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Wilson on the keeper. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. In motion right is Robinson. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line.
Remember in preseason when we were going to the different training camps and visiting teams, and we always would see the running backs working out and going through those gauntlet drills, and guys either slapping at the ball or the machines. You got to learn to take care of it.
Yeah, they lost it there. Big fumble. And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line.
And the Steelers first down. First down.
Rodgers now to throw. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And this carry, despite the good move, will be stopped short of the 10. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. On the run, it's Warren. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Call it a gain of 5, but still a decent ways from the end zone now on 4th and goal. Let's think here. You're still just in the 2nd quarter. You taking the 3 points?
I am taking the 3 points, and I'm just relying on my defense here. Show me you have a little confidence in them, and let the offense know, nice drive. Come back next time. We'll go get 6 then, but for now, we'll take the 3.
A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal. And he is not going to be able to get away as they swarm him for a loss shy of the goal line.
It's a turnover on downs.
Wilson. Pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson. Down the right sideline. And down to the 29-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 62 yards. Tracy going to get it on 1st down. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing is Wilson. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. That's caught left side by Neighbors. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it'll be second in a couple. Now it's Wilson. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the 4th quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
He'll let it fly for Austin. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Halftime coming up. Let's get... And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the 3rd quarter. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now it's Wilson. Over the middle, taken in by Neighbors. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. The terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And this is caught inside the 5. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Wan'Dale Robinson, 51 yards. And the Giants have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And able to get this out to the 25. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
Running a jet sweep. This is Austin. Shifts by him. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. On play action. Now Rodgers. Airing it out deep for Woods. And that, nearly picked off. Well, it would have been a great time for their first interception of the game. Instead, it's 2nd down. They'll run it. Warren. And he's going to get this pretty close to the first down marker at the Giants' 39. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though.
3rd and 1.
On play action, Rodgers. He's going to air it out deep for Woods. And this pass broken up. Well, the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down.
The 38-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
That is the exact right play call against that defense. So a hat tip to the offensive play caller because he won that part of the chess match. But give credit to his players as well. They won the execution part of it.
Now he was able to break through 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Johnson fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. They'll run it with Johnson. And this time he is in. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Steelers have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. So a very strong first drive in the second half, Charles, as they've turned that halftime deficit into a 3rd quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But boy, they executed awfully well, moving the ball down the field.
17.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Giants take
And New York set to take the field.
at their own
It seized the lead there for a little bit with a starting drive in the third quarter, but a moment ago, the touchdown that puts them back behind.
So their defense is under siege a little bit right now because they have not able to solve their opponents. So they've got to keep hammering away on offense and try and win this one in what appears to be a shootout.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Tackled back at the 26-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's the Giants with possession of the football but needing points as we start quarter number 4. 2nd and 14. Here's Wilson to throw. Pressure comes and the Steelers take him down. Alex Highsmith making the nice play and getting the sack. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. A throw left sideline falls incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Now Austin. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steelers offense and their running back Jaylen Warren headed back onto the field. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Their defense got the and look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. Looking to put a drive together. After the interception, here's Wilson. To the sideline and incomplete.
We're going to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration.
Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Patrick Queen got in there to stick him. He gets the sack. The Giants on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 16. Now Wilson. Has this complete to Daniel Bellinger. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he'll punt it away for the second time. On the return, Austin. That'll be a 49-yard punt, 6 yards there on the return. And the Steelers are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. They'll try and run down some clock with Johnson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it, and let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Now Rodgers. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth. And he's stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. From the shotgun, Wilson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
Tyrone Tracy from 21 yards away. And the Giants have taken a 4th quarter lead.
Giants.
Gano the extra point. And that gives him a 3-point lead. Hardly any time taken off the clock there. 2 plays, and they find the end zone for 6 points. Brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. To throw is Rodgers. And that'll be incomplete. He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is it just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. And that one nearly intercepted. That would have sealed it. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Up the middle, Johnson. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. An incompletion, now a short pickup. That's not going to do it.
Yeah, you got to get to the line of scrimmage quickly, get set up, and aim downfield.
On 3rd down, Johnson. And he needed to get to the midfield stripe, but he can't do it. He's about a yard short. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the 1st down, close it out. Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Steelers 41-yard line.
Oh, Wilson going to throw. That's complete to Slayton. And he is going to have a New York 1st down, and the Giants are going to win the football game. So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say good night from Pittsburgh.